we'll be working together for a little while because you're off on a break.
Hello.
Yes, Tony, giving birth to those twins of yours. We'll all miss you, but of course everyone in the newsroom sends much love and very best wishes.
Thank you. I'll miss you all too. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it.
Yeah, well, I'd say the Carlton supporters are very excited.
Well, they should be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Good luck, Nick. Okay, good. This is going well.
You're funny.
WLWT News 5. People are saying it could be about time for another one. The decision... excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm online. That decision will be made at 10. We're live in Columbus Circle. Pix 11 News.
I had never heard you do Elmo either
Oh,
until...
no. Oh, Don G.
It's a good Elmo. Mama loves you.
I can hear the laughing in the control room, and it's about 100 yards that way.
I had no idea he could do that, and I heard this noise.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was Pikachu. My kids are big now. I forget about Elmo. Pikachu.
I can do that one, too.
The Playboy Mansion's been sold after months on the market for $100 million, if those walls could talk. The new owner, I should say, is a 90-year-old co-owner of Hostess. So that's a lot of ding-dongs and Twinkies. I shouldn't have gone there, and I will not go there. I didn't even think about it, but there's a little double entendre there. So let's just keep going.
A trip to the beauty salon has ended awkwardly for a couple in China. Their 4-year-old son somehow got his head stuck inside a gap in a sofa. Firefighters had to be called in to rescue the child in the country's southwest. Sorry. Just ahead in 9's afternoon news, caught on camera the angry resident throwing eggs at a real estate agent. Donald Trump finally sticking to the script. I think we better just take the break.
Hi there. You've been cleaning up your basement, and we're cleaning up the backyard here, it looks like. It's a little loud out here this afternoon.
Tell him to turn off the blower.
All right. Good afternoon for any activities you may taking care of this afternoon outside. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay, I can't hear myself.
Apparently he doesn't know what this business
Sir,
is.
you're on television.
That's what we do here. We appreciate the work he's doing, though.
We do. And it's maybe a good afternoon to clean up your yard as well. I don't know if I can do this. We do have a lot of clouds across the area right now. A few breaks in the clouds.
You're right.
Sorry.
I think we've lost her. I'll tell you what, we'll do that. Come back to me on camera 3. Now, let's get a weather update. Here is Louise Lear.
Thank you, Simon. Good evening, everybody. I'll try and keep it together because it's not a laughing matter with the weather in Scotland. Today's It's been pretty wet and windy with the strongest of the gusts of wind across Scotland and Northern Ireland. In fact, we've seen gale force gusts into Wales and across the parts of England. We've had some sunshine with highs of 24 degrees. So that's 75 Fahrenheit. Let's move back to this area of low pressure that's been sitting across the northwest.
Yeah!
What's going on?
This is amazing.
I can do the news like this all the time.
This is perfect. I've always kind of wanted to be a mascot.
Do you know who's here, Rob? Can you guess?
Let me think here. Now I want to see if we can dip the donut in the coffee. Can we do that? Oh no, he's going to go for it. Oh no, don't hurt yourself. Don't break company equipment. Oh no! Oh, Kim is buried down. Oh no!
I'm fine.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
This went way better than I thought.
Oh no, the water's down. You're spilling the water. Get off the desk.
Oh God, get the iPads.
Okay, get the iPad.
And my iPhones.
And the
Somebody
iPhones.
my computer.
Oh my goodness. Kim's still stuck down here. I bet that hurt a latte.
Absolutely. I'm on actually Old Perkins Road, right off of Old Jefferson Highway. I was heading to Old Tiger Bend. The problem that we're seeing is it is literally bumper-to-bumper traffic between here and there. And it's weird to be talking about traffic on a Sunday, but that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with increased traffic. We're dealing with stop and go. We're dealing with people that really shouldn't be out. The thing is, if you don't have to travel, don't, unless you're leaving here. And if you have the question of whether or not the floods might be reaching your home, it's probably time to go. I was speaking to fire department officials earlier today, and they said, the problem that they're dealing with these slow evacuations is that some people were judging whether or not they should leave, and by the time they decided, it was already too late and they were stuck. So that's what we're seeing now, and we're seeing people trying to get out of this area. We're seeing people trying to I don't know if some of them are trying to sightsee, but that's not a good idea, because you don't want to be an impedance on any traffic that might be coming through the area, and you don't want to put yourself at any risk. If you don't have to travel, don't. You just stay home. And if you need to evacuate, if you have to ask yourself the question, it's probably time to evacuate. But we're keeping an eye on things right now on Old Perkins Road. I've actually got the road signs up. Road's closed.
This is what it looks like. That looks to me, that is certainly a wall cloud, and that actually, that looks like a tornado. If I can get thrown on, can I get superimposed on top of this? Because we do have ourselves, it looks like a funnel cloud and or tornado forming. No, tell them to pan back to the right, pan back to the right, pan back to the right. We're missing, the wall cloud is to the right in there. That is our wall cloud. That is what we're going to be looking for. This is what we're seeing. This is the wall cloud right here. If we can tell them to stay right in the middle, we're missing it again. It's right here. This is where the wall cloud is. Don't zoom in. All right, that's not anything. This is what's called scud. This isn't any type of rotating cloud. This is our wall cloud right here. This is what will be causing the tornado. If they can zoom back out, that would be great. We have ourselves what's called a tail cloud at the tail end of it over there. The tornado, or the funnel cloud, they're going the wrong direction once again. Okay, so we need to shift over, and we need to put it right onto the wall cloud, just off to the over top of that building right there. That is where it is. If you tell them to keep it centered directly over top of that Chevy Traverse, it would be perfect.
This is his message. His message is being a loud-mouthed dick, basically. You guys are down, and it makes sense that there would...
Says who?
Most of them. All of them?
Says who?
Polls. I just told you. I answered your question.
Okay. Which polls?
All of them.
Okay.
As you know, Hillary Clinton says that Trump's campaign is appealing to a fringe in the Republican Party that is racist. I want to listen to part of her speech with you and then get your reaction. So here it is.
Sure.
I am the extra crispy Colonel, and my extra crispy $5 fill-up is a tasty Lieutenant.
Absolutely not. We were going to play. But let me just talk where apparently the word was from Hillary Clinton.
So it's been about a month or so.
So how excited are you for tomorrow?
Not that excited. I've been with him ever since ever since I bought him from the Nile, but it's part of how it goes, so I guess that's how it's going to be.
So are you going to be sad to see him go?
Yeah.
All right, so is there anything else that you want to say about tomorrow?
Lunch is at 11:45 on the grandstand.
She watched Fox 5.
What?
But this is good too. Wait, no! I watch it. I watch this sometimes. Definitely, I remember the rainbow colors. What? This isn't on. Is it? It's not on.
We wouldn't be standing here. I mean, we're not just here playing.
It's not on. You're waiting for them to say, all right, go. And then you start talking.
Right.
So we're not on,
so
really.
If your mom's watching, go ahead and say hi to her.
You're not on. You're not allowed to do this.
You know, you're right.
Definitely this. You're not supposed to give it to a kid.
Well, I just had got done feeding my chickens, watering them and stuff, and I walked back to my house there to get my phone so I could play a video game on it. And all of a sudden, I heard a big boom. I looked back out my door, and the electric pole fell, and the lines were falling, and the geotracker was sideways into the fence. And there's a guy come out screaming and squalling, and running around about like a chicken with his head cut off. I told him he needed to get out of that water, but say I didn't know he was getting eat up by bees. I thought he was just high. That girl in that little bikini, she had a little red dot over here.
Think they learned their lesson?
I'd say by today they are. If they feel like my leg feels, I'd say they're learning.
Many people who live in Shamokin are upset that Dunkin' Donuts is closed.
There's a lot of people that's definitely going to miss it, no doubt about it.
Now I have to rely on myself to go to maybe a Turkey Hill or something where I don't like their donuts. I rather the donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm kind of dealing with it, but I really miss Dunkin' Donuts.
I go there every day. I get a chicken bacon croissant, or I get some coffee, Powerade if I'm dehydrated. I sit there all the time. If I have any legal work that I need to do, I go there. I meet with my attorneys there.
I'm gonna miss that place if they don't open up. Yeah, a lot of my friends go in there, get the cold coffee, iced coffee, I guess it's called.
Cheap, classy place to meet up. It's a location where you can meet up with your friends. It's the only thing this town has.
Yes, I'm excited to going back to school.
Why are you so excited?
Because I'm going to 4th grade, and after that I'm going to 5th grade, and I'm going to college. Or high school, I don't know. Or preschool.
Skip it all.
I don't even know. I don't even know the orders anymore.
Why is going back to school so exciting? You like seeing your friends?
No, I didn't make any. I just made one friend at the first school I was. Then I'm switching schools to here. And I'm hoping I can make more friends than just one.
I think you will. What's your favorite subject in school? What do you like?
Math and science.
What do you like so much about math?
Math is fun because I want to be a creator, like inventing stuff. And I need to learn a lot of math to do it. And also a lot of science. And also my mom thinks I'm a baby, so I can't walk to school sometimes. And also she thinks I need protective gear when I need to ride a bike.
You probably do. I think I agree with your mom.
I know how to ride a bike already, even without protective gear.